that in a second. But first, Raptors Cavs Game 3 on Saturday.
Eat
LeBron James
or spit it out.
is so good. Don't try that at home, guys.
My favorite part of this play is not even the shot.
No, it's got to be the bench.
Oh, the Raptors bench?
Oh, my God.
Yes, the 10,000-mile stare.
Yeah, the smile.
Oh.
The guy on the end couldn't hold in. He was like, dang.
An extinction-level event for the Raptors.
My favorite part was the little arc he had to put on it because it's just soft enough off the glass.
I don't know how you make that shot, man.
The other Saturday game, Celtics-Sixers, Ben Simmons, the no-look dime, and Joel Embiid flushes at home. Those two are great. Just for that highlight, it wasn't enough. Boston now up 3-0 in that series.
I know my man Meek Mill is out, man. We are happy. Hashtag free Meek Mill. Now hashtag where is Ben Simmons?
What, you think he took his cell? I mean,
give him the whole outfit. Meek Mill took a shower at the arena, put them pants and outfit on Ben, and incarcerate him. Oh. It's been a crime for 3 games.
And finally, Warriors-Pelicans Game 4 yesterday. CeCe's having fun.
That's prison reform.
Drew Holiday.
It's not criminal justice reform. It's the opposite.
No,
we can't put people in jail for bad basketball games. It's the opposite of criminal justice reform. It sounds more like for-profit prisons, not what we're interested in. Otherwise, good joke. On Jenna's point, look at Anthony Davis go up and get it. The pterodactyl goes up and gets it, man.
Anyway, Warriors are leading this, but that was a good highlight by AD.
Yeah, not a great pass once again.
Don't mention dinosaurs, given what's going on with the Raptors.
Oh, okay, pterodactyl, good job.
Time for Take Your Pick. Lamar Jackson and Mason Rudolph are both on teams of quarterbacks who've started for 10-plus years, and Big Ben and Joe Flacco reportedly both have rookie quarterbacks. Have yet to hear from either quarterback. So which quarterback has the better situation, Lamar Jackson or Mason Rudolph? CeCe, take your pick.
I got to go with Lamar Jackson just because of what Ozzie Newsome, his first-round pick, he going to waste it on a player? Oh, no, we're going to bring him in there. What about the head coach? Harbaugh's totally bought into it. The offensive coordinator, him and the quarterback coach have history with Colin Kaepernick. They put in a system of plays during minicamp. Oh, my God, Lamar Jackson. That's what 99% of players need, a system. Lamar Jackson has one in Baltimore.
So I agree with CeCe. He covered all the reasons why Lamar's in a great situation. I'll cover the reasons why Mason ain't. Like, what I know, neither Flacco nor Big Ben have reached out to these quarterbacks. But last I checked, Flacco's not going on radio shows in Baltimore being like, this guy, why'd we draft him? Get a first-round pick on him. Oh, he doesn't want my help. I'm not going to give him any help. Bleep, that hasn't happened either. So I think for all the reasons CeCe mentioned and because of what Big Ben's doing to undercut Mason Rudolph, Lamar Jackson absolutely is in the best situation.
All right, let's move on to the NBA. The Celtics will be in Philly tonight trying to end the Sixers season. Vegas has the Sixers as 6.5-point favorites. So who's winning tonight's game? Nick, your pick?
I'm going to go with the Sixers. I do not think they're going to get swept. I know Boston played very well in Game 3, but they should have lost Game 3. This is one of those games, I know you hate when I say this, the wrong team won. Like, the team that played better throughout the game did not win that game. And the Celtics have not been a good road team this postseason. They will obviously win the series up 3-0. I do not think it will be a sweep. I think Philly wins tonight.
I like Philly tonight. And also, we can't lose sight of Game 3. The Celtics had not won a game on the road in the playoffs, had not played well on the roads. Philadelphia, they got their best. They made the adjustments at the end of the game and really outplayed the 76ers in the last 6 minutes of that game. I like the Sixers to get the win tonight.
All right, LeBron and the Cavs will be looking for the sweep tonight against the Toronto Raptors. This series has been closer than it seems. Toronto's lost 2 of their games by a combined 3 points. So who will win Game 4 tonight, Cavs or Raptors? CeCe, take your pick.
Man, I believe the Cavs, they do it to them. I mean, I believe they do it to them. I believe that the Raptors will play a competitive game. I believe it will be very, very close. But that guy, LeBron James, I believe in the end, LeBron pulls it out to get the sweep of Toronto to give them the much-needed rest.
I do not think it will be close. I do think Cleveland will win. I think they had a stomach punch in Game 1. They had a blowout in Game 2. And then they had a knockout punch in Game 3. In the past, I've jokingly picked the Cavs to win best-of-7s in 3. This was a series they won in 3. The Raptors do not recover from that. DeMar DeRozan, mentally, I don't think recovers from what happened in Game 3. Not only do the Cavs win, I bet the Cavs in the first half, the Cavs in the game. I think this is a 15-point drubbing at a minimum tonight.
I may get on that bandwagon. I may take some of your action, Nick.
Oh, Jenna Wolf.
That
You still owe me $40.
weird.
So we can play that for
we're all about the action.
Moving on, the Celtics came into the regular season with 2 superstars. They came into the postseason with 0 superstars. Naturally, a lot of the credit for going up 3-0 on Philly is going to head coach Brad Stevens. So if you could have any coach, would it be Brad Stevens or somebody else? Nick, take your pick.
Brad Stevens or the field is the question?
Brad Stevens or the field?
I will take Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens.
You know the field includes all the other coaches.
All the other coaches, active or the coaches that could get jobs this offseason, absolutely. All the coaches that you could have, I will take Brad Stevens. I've never seen a coach better out of timeouts than Brad Stevens. There are not many coaches I've ever seen do more with less than Brad Stevens, even though he has talent. I don't want to disregard how good Tatum and Horford and Brown have been. And the other coach that's on his corner, Greg Popovich, is coming off his worst year as a head coach, his most difficult year as a head coach, given what happened with Kawhi Leonard. For all those reasons, I say Brad Stevens.
I'm going to take the field, and that field also includes Steve Kerr. I believe Steve Kerr is still a better coach than Brad Stevens. Why? Because it's easy to coach a team like Butler or a team like the Celtics where they don't have the superstars. Let me see him when he gets Gordon Hayward, when he gets Kyrie Irving. Let's see how they develop, all right? These other coaches, they've coached superstars. We've seen them. And to be able to coach superstars in the NBA, that's the name of the game. If you look at the guys who have won championships, it's because they could manage their stars better. That's what the NBA is about. It's a star-driven league. Stevens is a great coach, but let's see him in championship and with some star players.
All right, this postseason, LeBron has added some impressive performances to his highlight reel. King James hit a game winner in round 1 against the Pacers, then again on Saturday night against Toronto. Which LeBron game winner was better? CC, take your pick.
I got to go round 2 because it was a tougher shot. And where LeBron came from on the court with him going 94 feet, with them getting it up under the bucket, I didn't know what kind of shot he was going to take. I didn't know if he was going to gather. I didn't know if he was going to take a 3. I didn't know if he was going to go all the way to the hole. I didn't know if he had time. I didn't know if he was going to be able to pass. So it was more decisions he made in being able to finish that play compared to I knew in the half-court set against the Pacers he was going to turn over his right shoulder, his favorite shot, and bang one from three-point range. So round number 2 against the Raptors.
I'm going to go round 1 because it was not the more difficult shot as far as the difficulty of the shot itself, but the circumstances were so much more difficult. This is a game that if they lose, their season might be over. He had not hit a game-winning shot in the playoffs since 2015 against Chicago. He didn't have the good memory that he had going into the second time. And it was a game in a series where they were in a deadlock. They were in basically a dead heat for the series. This one, if he misses it, even if they lose, they're still up 2-1 on Toronto. So even though I thought Game 2 was the tougher shot, I thought Game 1 was the more difficult circumstances, all things considered. So I'll go with round 1.
Nicely done.
Can't wait till we debate this when we has a third or a fourth this post.
Sure, that'll be a much more complicated debate with 4 choices. Coming up are the Warriors.
Final to see what you be doing there.
Unstoppable. Okay, Debbie Downer, with their new starting lineup.
Get a box of tissues.
Next on First Things First.
Wow.
No.
Got it?
Okay, 4-1. 4-1 Houston, Golden State.
So you'll be here to help if I need you?
Kyle, I got you.